Hi and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you why the Cyclone is my go-to mech. My hands down favorite. I have done significant upgrading on it. As you can see, it has the level 6 of the skills. And I've got it to the first gold star, I think. It does massive amounts of damage when it's upgraded. The level, when you go to enhance, the enhance level is important because it increases the hunter lethality and health. But right here, upgrade skills. Right here, Scorched Earth. That is what does the insane amount of damage. But all these other three just amplify this top skill. You can see damage increased, additional damage, and then damage dealt by allies is increased by 0.5%. So the more important one is the one on the top. But I'm going to show you some reports. I decided I wanted to test this out before I left. I let Mr. Pale Rider hit me. But I did not make sure that my Cyclone was on my wall. So first, we're going to look at, this is the battle report of when I was using different mechs without the Cyclone. You can see that in this first report, I did have the 21.25 million troops, and then I wounded 909,000 troops. So obviously I am severely outmatched. He has almost double the combat morale I have. He has Arrow, Special Op, Rambo, Special Op, Heather. And I'm just working with these guys. But then we can go to performance. And you can see did pretty well. So we'll go into comparisons. And my heroes did fine in the scheme of things. Kinda expected her to do more damage than she did, to be honest. But it is what it is. Okay, so all it does is reduce friendly squads damage taken by 10% with 30% chance of intercepting enemy skills, reducing the damage by 21%. I still would have expected more for how much money she costs. But whatever. So, Behemoth. I mean, close enough. Obviously, I shield more because he's hitting with one march against my settlement. So, obviously, I will shield more troops. Then, go to Tempest Arms. But you can see, Mark of Breach did fabulous. Mark of Strength. But they did well. And then go to pets. I'm not a fan of the panda. I do not have one, nor have I tried to get one. I mean, yes, it does shield well, but everything I have generally is focused on damage and kills. Now, I would like to get a Gen 2 little Fennec Fox, because that did good. My kangaroo is a beast, though. Absolute beast. So that probably helped too. But here we go. Here's the vehicles. So Hellhound, it's okay. And you can see his skills upgraded a little bit more than mine, 2 levels. And then I use the Juggernaut. He's using Vengeful Knight. I don't use Vengeful Knight on my first march because there's so many better mechs. And you can see the difference. Even though I do have a yellow squad as my main march, as long as you change the skill up here to the generic one, it's fine. It works just fine. And then I use the Sky Cleaver. Don't get me wrong, it did okay. But here you can see that Pale used Cyclone. He has it up to level 6, which is to be interesting when I show you the last battle report. And then, quick, I'll show you the massive difference between me and Pale. It's not close. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I expected something different. So it's literally morale. Wow. Okay, but neither here nor there. I need to work on combat morale. Yes. But then here is the last report. I had him hit me again after I realized I did not have my Cyclone on my wall. So that leads me to this last report. I asked him to hit me again solo so we can compare the difference between the first report that I showed you and this one with using the Cyclone. So go to comparison. So everything should be the same except for the mech. Still not impressed with her. But you can see her shielding is much less. And then here you can see a big difference. Keep in mind, I do have a lot less troops, 6 million troops to be exact. Then we're going to go to here. So we can see right here that I used my Cyclone, which as you can see is the same level skill as Pale's. But the difference is how much it's upgraded. You can see mine is that first little gold star thing, and his is only blue. So when I was using the other one, I had 130,000 kills for the actual skill, and then 133,000 kills for the mech skill. You can see now I did have a little bit more in the first skill that comes from the vehicles, but almost 300,000 more troops killed using the mech skill on the Cyclone. So you can see now when it comes to his, in the first report, he did 47,000 kills. This time did 33. And then he did 133,000 kills with his Cyclone skill in the first report, and now down 95,000. So this is why the Cyclone is my absolute favorite. You can see here, this looks bad. Let's check these stats. Gotta work on my infantry. Keep in mind, he has all special op heroes. So that absolutely helps a lot. These battle reports are why my theory about the Cyclone was right. Now, unfortunately for the Cyclone, you need to have the first 5 unlocked and assembled in order to get to the Cyclone. Otherwise, it'll stay locked. That's the catch to it. But I am absolutely for certain that it is worth it, because Pale is like crazy strong. Defense is the way to go. But it also helps that the vehicles that are attached to the Cyclone, this one right here is the Skyfall MK2, and you can see mine is done, and it's at level 200, which means it's max. I'm working on this one. This is the Wolfang MK1 Gen 2. 5 more upgrades, and this one will be max too. And then as you get the 2 vehicles stronger that are assembled with the mech gets stronger. And you can see right here, it says pilot talents. This tells me I'm all but certain that we're going to get pilots for each of these mechs. So I will be looking for a pilot for the Cyclone. So if you have any questions about the Cyclone Mech or in either of the battle reports, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye. Like